What's up, y'all? This is going to be episode 2 of my big board live draft. This contest is almost filled, so we're going to get a couple more of these, but I will be back for my best ball mania drafts. Just waiting on one more person to fill the contest. I'm going to be doing another 0 RB draft. Last time we picked out of the 3 spot, and the big thing was I took Josh Allen in the 3rd round when he fell, and I think that kind of derailed my my draft a little bit, just on the way that I want to construct. I think I'm going to try to be a little more traditional to how I normally draft my lineups. And I got the 9th spot. I'm telling you right now, taking my boy Puka Nacua. I put so many people on Puka Nacua last year before most fantasy drafts happened. I was on him high coming out of BYU, but his injury history and the fact that he only played like 6 or 7 games his final year before he came out had me a little hesitant on him. But once preseason came out and I saw him like taking some first team reps, and then Cooper Kupp, he was injured to start the season, I was like, take Puka Nacua, guys, take Puka Nacua, and that paid off, and I'm not deviating here. There's some questions on the validity of that season. I have no questions whatsoever. I think he's going to be insane. So, draft is underway. CD Lamb goes 101. That's what I would do. I said that last time, that if I had the 101, I'm taking CD Lamb. I'm huge on CD Lamb this year. Christian McCaffrey goes 2nd, which I think is fine. And the only reason why I would not go Christian McCaffrey 1 is just strictly the build. I like hero RB builds, but I just think I really want to get that wide receiver to start. That's just how I'm feeling this year. I might change, but I think out of the 101, I'm taking like 70% CeeDee Lamb, 30% Christian McCaffrey. So other than that, it's going kind of chalk. I'm taking Puka Nacua. The only thing I would consider doing is taking Amon-Ra St. Brown if he falls. And I mean, I might do that, but I'm going to just take Puka Nacua. That's my guy. I'm taking him. So we're 2 picks away from being on the clock here. Hopefully this draft room is a little softer than last time. That's crazy to me. Bijan Robinson going ahead of Breece Hall, but that's what's normally happening. I think that's asinine. And I am a Falcons fan. So Amon-Ra St. Brown doesn't fall. So we're just going to snatch up Puka Nacua. And we're going to try to get Cooper Kupp and Matthew Stafford for the double stack. So we're going to look to target that. Are there any other Rams I want? No, there is not. So, no, I will not take them. So, Cooper Kupp, I'm going to be taking ahead of ADP. Wait, what's his ADP? 36? Am I taking him at 33? Let's see who else is at 33 usually. It's ugly. It is ugly. So I'm going to reach for Cooper Kupp when that pick comes around. I'm taking Marvin Harrison Jr. unless they take him. Drake London is getting pushed up, man. Oh, my God. People love the Falcons, which I'm happy about. Okay. Yeah, this is Kyron Williams. I'm not doing it. But, man, that is so tempting. Kyron Williams just doesn't make it around here, but I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it because I think I don't know. I should have did, but I just don't like taking running backs this early. I'm just taking Marvin Harrison Jr. Man. Just give me MHJ. That was an interesting thought because usually Kyron Williams is going around the 1-2 turn. He made it all the way back to me, and he's that Rams stack, the like wide receiver with running back. Did something happen to Kyron Williams? Well, he's not even playing. What happened to Kyron Williams? Okay, there he goes. And he went. Brees Hall. Kyron Williams 1-2. I love when somebody who takes a running back I like in the first round takes another running back, because then I don't have to worry about that team. So in this lobby, I don't have to worry about the Brees Hall owner, the Bijan Robinson owner, or the Devin A. Chain owner, or the Jahmyr Gibbs owner. I like all those guys, but they doubled up on running backs. I fear them not. It would be great if Christian McCaffrey also went another running back somehow, like Josh Jacobs or something. I don't know. But yeah, and then I'm going to look to stack Kyler Murray, because I'm going to call my shot here. And I'm going to say that the Cardinals are taking Marvin Harrison Jr. That's the shot that I'm calling. And because of that, I'm going to grab all the other Cardinals. I'm saying Cardinals are taking Marvin Harrison Jr. at 4. Now, I'm not against the people saying Malik Nabers is really wide receiver 1. I know people, that's like been like a phase now. And some people are like, that's, prospect fatigue. I don't think so. I think there's some real like, that could be a real thing. I don't have it. I have them 1A, 1B. I think Malik Nabers, I think he's hyper efficient. He's super explosive. He's uncoverable, but there's not a lot of refinement to his game. He reminds me of like Julio Jones or AJ Brown, but coming out of college, like Julio Jones ended up being a refined route runner, but just leveraging his explosiveness and his ability to make the cornerback respect his speed, and he leverages that to get separation rather than the more technical aspects of route running. He's not the most technical, but it's effective regardless, just because he's so fast and so strong that he could just get separation just on fear, and then if you don't fear him, he's past you. But Marvin Harrison Jr., he's like a lot of people. He's fast AJ Green. Like he's a technical. He's sound, and everything he does is gonna translate. He's a Teflon Don prospect, in my opinion, and I think the people who are down on him are really down on Caleb McCord, not him. So let's see what we've got available. Michael Pittman. Michael Pittman does give us Devonta. I'm taking Devonta Smith, and yeah, I'm taking Devonta Smith, and I might take a risk on Rashee Rice. So Josh Allen is falling like a brick. I took him here, and I thought that was a value. Turns out it wasn't. Turns out it wasn't a value at all. And so we're going to try to get Cooper Kupp coming back to us. This room is really letting me get the... I should have taken Cooper Kupp. I'm so greedy. I always do that. I'm so greedy, bro. What's your problem, man? What is your problem? You're so greedy. I don't know what I'm going to do now. Why is Josh Allen falling? Am I gonna have to take Josh Allen again? This is ridiculous. I'm taking Josh Allen again. I'm doing it. And I'm going Matthew Stafford down here. I'm going Josh. Well, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. Dang, man. I'm stupid. I'm such an idiot. I'm gonna take T. Higgins, because he's staying. And my wide receiver core is Puka Nacua, Marvin Harrison Jr., Devonta Smith, T. Higgins. If that's not a banger, I don't know what is. We'll see what we get back coming back around. I should have taken Cooper Kupp. I always do something stupid every time. Anytime you watch these, you can count on me to do something stupid. I said that I'll reach for Cooper Kupp. That's what I said. But I was like, oh, no, I can get them both. No, you idiot, you can't. I bet he got mad at me because, well, no. Yeah, this guy at 11, he's an Eagles fan. He got mad at me for taking Devonta Smith, so he took Cooper Kupp to spite me. I see what you're doing. I see how it is. All right, round 5, I'm going to go tight end. Travis Kelce was first. I'm going to go Mark Andrews or Trey McBride here with my pick in the 5th round. I like Trey McBride because that can give me the double stack because, again, Marvin Harrison Jr. is going to the Cardinals. That can give me the double stack with Kyler Murray. This is more of the structure, just going wide receiver, wide receiver, wide receiver. I always do 1 or 2 things per draft that I just look back and it's like, are you on crack? And you wouldn't know it. This is just an eyesore because Matthew Stafford's so easy to grab late. You get the Rams double stack offense. They're going to be good again. I'm not going to get Trey McBride. He goes at 50. Lamar Jackson's still on the board. Psych. I should just stop saying things. What? I mean, what? No, you don't. Jalen Hurts, Lamar Jackson back to back. We'll see if it works. Bold strategy, Cotton. We'll see if it works out for him. I've never seen that in my entire life. 2 elite QB. I don't know. When I think about it, it's like that white woman gift where she was like, That's how I feel about that. I'm gonna go Anthony Richardson. I'm gonna go Anthony Richardson because there are 3 tight ends. Wait, I have to get my first running back. Shoot. What do? I'm gonna grab my tight end. I'm gonna grab Mark Andrews here. Because I said I was. That was a tough click. Because I'm gonna try to get Kyler Murray. So this ain't the Anthony Richardson draft. I almost panic clicked. But I'm going to go Mark Andrews, and I'm going to go Kenneth Walker. If they take Kenneth Walker, I'll take, what's his name? Anthony Richardson. Because I can push running back 1 more spot if I really want to. Like 0 RB kind of falls off that 6, but you can push it to 7 and still be kind of optimal. But Kenneth Walker, in my opinion, is like a tier break. If they give him to me, though, I'm going to do it. Okay. We'll see if I get sniped here. I'm getting sniped. I can't believe it. Did I get sniped? I didn't get sniped. Woo! This is fun again. This would be perfect if I had a running back and if I had Cooper Kupp. But I don't. Now I got to figure out how to stack Anthony Richardson. So I'm probably not going to take Kyler Murray or Joe Burrow. But I would have taken Kenneth Walker, but I don't want to start as Alvin Kamara my RB1 again. Well, I could have taken David Montgomery, though. I don't know. Let's have some fun. This isn't Best Ball Mania. What am I going to do at running back? It's going to be ugly. You really want your first running back in round 6, not round 7. But the people on my roster right now are good. That's one thing I can say. I have good players on my roster. Unstacked. Josh Downs, come on down. I don't want Alec Pierce. I'm just clicking Josh Downs. Give me the mini stack. Where is that at? 112, round 10. So I'm gonna go because I'm not taking another tight end. I'm going with 2 tight ends because I have Mark Andrews, and I'm going 2 QBs. So this is gonna be running back, Josh Downs. That's my plan, and I'm sticking to it. 3 running backs and Josh Downs. That's what I'm doing. That is what I'm doing. So, my quarterbacks that I like to go, Joe Burrow, Kyler Murray, both dip. David Montgomery doesn't make it back. Raheem Mostert doesn't make it back. I'm sad about that. I'm going to go Ramondre Stevenson. Man, Brock Bowers makes it back. He's going to be so good. I'm so tempted, but I'm not doing it. I gotta pre-plan better around these values that I think, like, Brock Bowers, he's going too low. He's going way too low. Gotta plan better. But I like Mark Andrews. He's going too low. So what do I do? You know, should I be taking Hero RB because of the value at wide receiver late? I'm gonna switch it up. So really, I should have taken Kyron Williams because I wouldn't have to take a running back here. And I think I've just come to a revelation that I want running back in round 1 because of all the value late with these tight ends, these great tight ends going late. You kind of want the luxury of like picking these places off, like going Mark Andrews but see how much you're going to cost yourself at wide receiver. But the rookie wide receivers are going to be really good. And there's some good wide receivers late that you can get that's kind of unusual. I usually take Tony Pollard, but I decided to switch it up a bit. I'm clicking Jalen Warren here. Get me off the DeAndre Swift train. I've had enough. He was my boy. I'm gonna be different, okay? I'm gonna try something new, you know? Insanity is doing the same thing over and over. I've been on the DeAndre Swift train for 4 years now. Let me out. I'm out. Get me off. So I don't hate this team. I got 2 good running backs. I got running backs that I care about, that I'm gonna support and love through my journey with them. I'm building a nice team. Would I change a couple things here and there? Yes. But no team is perfect. You got to work with what you got. And Anthony Richardson, I need 3 quarterbacks because he's getting hurt. At some point, if he makes it through the season fully healthy, he's going to be quarterback 1. But hopefully he got some sense. Hopefully somebody put some sense in him and saying, stop getting hit so much. You know, if that's the case, then I think we're in for a really fun season for him, for sure. Yeah, I'm going one more running back, and then I'm grabbing Josh Downs. Oh, yeah. There's still some good ones. They're all going to be gone by the time it gets around to me, that's for sure. Let's see other teams that I like. This team is insane. This is insanity. What? Malik Neighbors, hero wide receiver. 2 tight end, double elite tight end. 3 running backs, and then 2 quarterbacks. You got 2 quarterbacks before he has 2 wide receivers. You know, you can only play 1. Only one's going to hit your lineup. 3 wide receivers, sometimes 4 is going to hit your lineup. MTK, lose T. I see why your name say lose in it. What is that? What is this? 3 running back and Travis Kelce as tight end to Amari Cooper. Here, Amari Cooper, Christian Watson, Mike Williams. That's a core. No wonder why my team and this dude. Now he went overboard. Wilson, London, Flowers, Pickens, Marquise Brown, Terry McLaurin, DeAndre Hopkins. How you take 7 wide receivers, and they're all just like okay? Like Aaron Rodgers injury prone as his quarterback. If he goes down, that's a bust. Drake London, high second round. I do like him, but people are really like, are you drafting him with room to grow in his ceiling? Like, I think you're drafting him at his like highest range of outcomes. Like, he's our wide receiver like 8. You saying he's the 8th best wide receiver in the league, or he's gonna be the 8th highest performing? Am I getting Nick Chubb? Don't get happy. I'm closing my eyes. I'm gonna act like I don't want him. I don't even want Nick Chubb. That hurts. I'm going to take Josh Downs to get the stack because there's like 4 running backs in this next area that I could deal with any one of them. How many picks to my turn? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, and that's pretty much. I'd have to get. Oh, I could actually get choked out. Great. I mean, come on, man. One of these days, I will go through a draft and never get sniped. That's a nice 1-2 combo. You still only have 1 running back through 10 rounds. You're insane. I only have 2, so I'm finna get 3. And I got my pick of the litter. And this is the guy I was gonna take anyway. Or should I take Tajay Spears? No. I like him, but I'm just going to take the guy in the good offense. That's what I'm going to do. I don't like you, Cole. 94. With your good team. Derrick Henry, Joe Mixon team. You did draft in the RB dead zone. I still like the team, though. I like my team. I think this is a solid team. Man, if I had Nick Chubb, I'd be dancing. But maybe if I had Nick Chubb, I wouldn't have Josh Downs, you know? Maybe things happen for a reason. Maybe they don't. Maybe this team sucks. We'll see. 2 more picks until I get my second quarterback, Matthew Stafford. What am I going to do here? I think I'm just going to take another running back in round 11. Unless something like Lad McConkey or Troy Franklin falls, Khalil Shakir falls, something like that. My last draft, I didn't get Khalil Shakir. Hurt my feelings. What's worse, losing Khalil Shakir or being stupid and not taking Cooper Kupp? Who knows? That Nick Chubb one didn't even feel bad because I knew it was coming. This Khalil Shakir one last time was like driving a knife through my heart. No, that is not dramatic. What is he doing? You need wide receivers, MTK. What are you doing, son? What are you doing? You're throwing away money. You can't win. I like Neighbors too. Okay, Jacoby Myers, wide receiver 2. I don't hate it. I like Jacoby Myers. Like, what are you doing, son? You're taking up all the good quarterbacks. Leave some for the rest of us. I don't even know what's going on in this room. This is the Wild West. I don't even know what analysis to provide. So Lat McConkey doesn't make it back. Troy Franklin's still on the board. And when I said his name, he didn't go. I might have cured my curse. It depends on what running back set. So it's Gus Edwards, which I like because, well, I guess I'm gonna have to really like him. Man, no, can't have nothing in this house. Can't have no fun. Whatever, I wanted Gus Edwards anyway. They don't give him the ball 50 times. I wanted him the whole time. The joke's on you. So my running back core is looking pretty solid. This looks like a pretty solid team that I would go to war with. Like, my opinion with the running back position, I just need people to fall into the end zone. Like, unless somebody is LaDainian Tomlinson this year, then you're screwed. That's the only way zero RB loses, is if LaDainian Tomlinson shows up. But we haven't seen him for hundreds of years, so we may never see him again. Maybe those days are long gone. Maybe the days of the Avatar don't exist anymore. Or maybe it's Breece Hall trapped in an iceberg. We'll see. I'm not against there being the 20 touchdown, 2,000 all-purpose yards season this year. If that happens, you're gonna need them. And there's some candidates. Christian McCaffrey's a candidate. Bijan's a candidate. Breece Hall's a candidate. Jahmyr Gibbs is a candidate. And Devon Achane's a candidate. I think those are your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candidates for the LaDainian Tomlinson, Marshall Faulk, Priest Holmes, Jamal Charles, CJ2K, Adrian Peterson type season. Christian McCaffrey always can do that, like every year. This is why it's no problem ever taking him. Bijan, I think you're taking a leap of faith. Somebody's gonna be wrong. I think either the Bijan Robinson owner is gonna be wrong or the Drake London owner is gonna be wrong. They both can't be right. Just at the ADP that they're being taken, I don't think they both can be right. Like, if one of them was taken a little bit lower, I think they could both be right. But at 6 and 13, like, they both can't be right. Like, unless this offense is going to be the highest scoring offense in the league, which I don't think so. I mean, if it is, that's great for me. We're winning the division. But I don't know. I think people are like, they really Kirk Cousins. Greatest show on turf, led by Kirk Cousins. And I like Kirk Cousins, so don't get this twisted. Like, I don't think this offense is going to be great. I think it is, but these prices are a little rich, But I'm on record saying I could be wrong. But I'm going to have to be wrong because I'm not doing it. I don't think I'm going to take any Bijan or Drake London this year, which is crazy. But I'm not doing it. Not finna have me out here being doubly emotionally distressed watching Falcons games. I already got too much emotions in there. I ain't doing it twice. And this dude, so he finally realizes he can take more than one wide receiver. Good for him. Ricky Pearsall. The rookie wide receivers are going now, which is not good for me because I wanted to get some of this value coming down. I am going to be on the clock here. I can get my third QB. Is this the day that I take Drake May? Or do I just grab my second tight end? No, I'm going to take tight end with the last pick because I like a guy named Ben Sano. I want another wide receiver. And I'm gonna take Darnell Mooney. I'm gonna get me a Falcon. See, I'm a fan. I'm supportive. I'm taking Darnell Mooney. So now my wide receiver core is Puka Nacua, Marvin Harrison Jr., Devonta Smith, T. Higgins, Josh Downs, and Darnell Mooney. Okay, so I'm coming back on the clock. I want to get, this isn't the best time to take wide receiver. I think I'm going to take, let's look at QB here. I'm taking Drake May. Yep. If you watch any of my other videos, which right now you probably have not, I just started. But I'm not a big fan of Drake May. That is there's no question about that. I think he's firmly quarterback 4 this year. I think there's a lot of concerns with him in his transition to the NFL. However, for your QB3 at pick 160, with his upside for big throws and his rushing ability, I think you got to take him there. So I did. So I'm done at quarterback. I think you need 3 quarterbacks anytime you take Anthony Richardson just because of the injury concern. And so if I just remove this team and I just looked at my quarterbacks as Matthew Stafford, Drake May as a 2-man, that can get it done in the playoffs. That can get it done in the playoff weeks, I think. Only have 1 rookie wide receiver. I'm going to change that. I'm going to change that for sure. I'm going to take Ben Sano. He's going to be my last pick. That's a rookie tight end that I'm really feeling. Looks like his ADP has climbed a little bit. Usually he was like one of those people that didn't have one because he went so late. So I might take him around 19 just to make sure I get him. But yeah, I'm only doing 2 tight ends. I'm going to try to min-max that position. I'm done at the quarterback position. I'm going to do 2 more running backs, and then I'm going to do the rest as wide receivers. And then that'll be it for this one. My team is Puka Nacua, Marvin Harrison Jr., Devonta Smith, T. Higgins, Mark Andrews, Anthony Richardson, Ramondre Stevenson, Jalen Warren, Josh Downs, Zach Moss, Gus Edwards, Matthew Stafford, Darnell Mooney, Drake May. That's the team so far. Malik Washington goes. That hurts. I really like him. I think he's going to be one of the best slot receivers coming out of this class, him and Jalen McMillan. So I'm excited to get him. But I think a lot of people are starting to come around. But the thing is, we won't really know until landing spot. We won't really know until the draft, which is in 4 days. I'm really, really excited. I don't think I'm going to get all my takes out, but I should have them out before the season starts. I should have all of them out. All my rookie rankings. But I don't think I'll be able to get all the videos out before the draft. But I'm gonna try. I already have my quarterback video out. Check that out. It's only part 1. Part 2 is gonna come out soon, and then I'm gonna do my wide receiver videos. But I'm gonna break them out into individual ones rather than breaking the whole class as a whole because there's just so many wide receivers coming out. And then finally, I'm gonna do running backs last. I still have to research into those. Been procrastinating. But once I get that, I'll put that on the channel, and then yeah, we'll be running. So I'm almost on the clock here. I think this is gonna be a rookie wide receiver, and Roman Wilson has made it all the way back, which is interesting. I'm gonna assume he doesn't get to me, and I think I'm gonna take, which he doesn't. I don't think I care about ADP anymore, and I'm gonna grab Jermaine Burton. And then I'm gonna grab Bucky Irving. Now I've been off Bucky Irving after he tested so poorly, like so poorly. For his size, he's like really slow, which is like discouraging. Do I take Keaton Mitchell? Because Gus Edwards is gone. Who are the Ravens? It's Derrick Henry, and then it's Keaton Mitchell. And they still have Justin Hill and Dalvin Cook and J.K. Dobbins. Wait, where's J.K. Dobbins? Is J.K. Dobbins on a new team? Am I stupid? Oh, J.K. Dobbins on the Chargers. Are they just trading running backs? Are they just trading running backs? The two brothers? Like, here, have these guys. I don't want them. And I'm just scooping them up. I might handcuff he's not gonna make it back. I took Keaton Mitchell because he's got extreme long speed, like, and it's good leverage against Derrick Henry because I think Dalvin Cook is dust, so I'm not worried about him. And then Justice Hill, I'm kind of worried about. So that's not the best pick because the room is gonna be it's a lot of ways to get. And see, Dobbins was better. Dobbins was better because the running back room, it's not a lot of avenues for that person to start getting touches. It looks like it's just two guys, and I already have the other guy. And J.K. Dobbins is like a high upside play. We don't know if he has any explosion left, but there's someone else in that room. Whereas Keaton Mitchell, he's got a couple of bodies he's got to navigate and step over in order to get that spot. And then I'm banking on a Derrick Henry injury, which, I mean, almost never occurs because he is an absolute freak of nature. So that's tough. But I just clicked on him because he's fast. And he runs really, really, really far. And so maybe they give him the ball. Like, at this point, I'm hoping for 4 touches, 183 yards, 4 touchdowns. No, just kidding. But he has a chance to break off one. And, there is a slight out to elite production. And then he obviously also has to stay healthy. So it's like a diverse running back room. I've got some guys that are going to get some touches. I've got some guys in dual backfields. And the Chargers' backfield seems kind of clean. J.K. Dobbins is he's obviously the better running back. And they still have Joshua Kelly. So it's a 4-man. So that one's not even that great either. But I think my group is solid. We're done at quarterback. We're gonna get one more running back, 2 more wide receivers, 1 more running back, 2 more wide receivers. Ben Sano. Jalen Hyatt goes. Malachi Corley goes. Trey Palmer goes. Jalen Hyatt, Trey Palmer, 2 guys that were high on last year. I think Trey Palmer, he did good for his rookie year. I would keep an eye out on him. For where he went, for his draft capital was really low. I think he showed what I thought he showed at Nebraska. Very fast. Nice competitive player who can, he's slight of frame, but, he plays a little bigger than what he looks. And gets open. Jalen Hyatt did not show what I wanted him to show. I was really high on him, but that whole Giants season was an absolute catastrophe. And if they get a quarterback, I'm going to tell you right now, Giants take J.J. McCarthy and Brian Daboll Got J.J. McCarthy, Jalen Hyatt, and maybe even another wide receiver in this class. I'm stacking up Giants this year. I'm going gung ho Giants. That's gonna be my C.J. Stroud stack from last year. Now J.J. McCarthy's not C.J. Stroud. I don't want that on record, so ignore that. But I really like what I see. I'm taking Javon Baker here. I really like him. I'm not taking Javon Baker here. I'm taking Jalen McMillan, my second favorite slot receiver in this class, to Malik Washington. My goodness, I'm getting snipes. Is this Cole again? I hate you, Cole. Anyway, I got a cousin Cole who I love very much. Cole, if you ever watch this, I'm not talking about you. 10 wide receivers, 3 running backs. So I'm going to let's get some veteran presence in the locker room. Let's take Ezekiel Elliott. Let's do some handcuffing. Why not? It's not like running back matters anyway. I think this might be the year we get. I think just because of how in vogue zero RB is and how successful it's been for like the past since I started. What? He's not even on a team? And he's going to go back to the Cowboys? Let's do it. Let's do it. I need to be more informed on these. But it's pre-draft. That's why I'm way better with perfect information once reports come out from camp, once depth charts come out. That's when I really start cooking. Like right here, these are the warm-ups. When Best Ball Mania comes around, like September 7th, September 8th, after the dust settles, after they're starting to put out the first grass, the dew starts to settle, like right before the Jets fly over the stadium, that's when I draft the best. That's when I'm really going to start cooking up some winners. Like last year, I think I advanced, what's 375 divided by 25? That's how much I had advancing. And I think I put in like 375 divided by, I need a calculator. So 15, and I think it was like 1,600 that I put in. So 15 divided by 64. Yeah, that's about right. So I had about 23% of my teams advance last year, and half those teams were drafted a week or sooner before the season started. So I drafted a lot of them in July, and then in August and September. So the later I got, the more my teams were advancing, which is kind of how I feel. I do a lot better the closer I am to the end. I know a lot of people like drafting early because there's like possible inefficiencies in ADP where you can get some really good value on guys that people are missing out on. But I just feel like, and then once people get sharper and the market gets sharper, the more information they get. But I just think I have a little bit of an edge, a little further once all the information comes out. But that's definitely something I can improve on. So just 2 more picks left. I'm taking Ben Sonot here, just locking him up. Don't want any funny stuff out of C. Cole 94. Just want to get my second tight end and get out of here. I think this guy is second only to Brock Bowers in this class. A lot of people like Jatavion Sanders. Some people like Jaheim Bell. My guy is Ben Sonot. There goes Jatavion Sanders. I think he's the second best tight end in this class for like fantasy production. I don't know how he is as a real football player yet, but as far as fantasy production, what I see, I think he's the second best rookie coming out. I think he's one of the rookies that he's not gonna set the world on fire like Sam Laporte or anything like that. But I think he's gonna be solid. And I'm gonna end with a wide receiver, and I'm gonna get Christian McCaffrey's little brother or cousin. I don't know which one, but he's one of those. And that's not even a meme pick. I think he's actually kind of good. So as this draft wraps up, I'm gonna go through our team one more time. We've got at quarterback Anthony Richardson, Matthew Stafford, Drake May. Then we've got Ramondre Stevenson, Jalen Warren, Zach Moss, Gus Edwards, Keaton Mitchell, Ezekiel Elliott at running back. My God, what a dumpster fire. But two of these guys are going to be good at weeks at a time. Two of these guys are going to give me 11 points. And that's all I need because my wide receiver core is Puka Nacua, Marvin Harrison Jr., Devonta Smith, T. Higgins, Josh Downs, Darnell Mooney, Jermaine Burton, Jalen McMillan, and Luke McCaffrey. Let's get it cooking. And my tight ends are Mark Andrews and Ben Sano. F with me. I'm calling my shot right here. This team's advancing to the playoff weeks. I'm gonna call this team will advance. Who's gonna be Mr. Irrelevant this year? Not this year, in this room. I like this team. This is kind of a soft room, which is rare when drafts are so close to closing. But yeah. We're going to finish here with Knuckles. I like that name. And, yeah, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. I'm trying to build this channel. Doing it just for fun, but would like to see you guys, what you guys think, things I need to work on. And, yeah, thank you for watching.